Why should you record your coaching content instead of simply delivering it on live coaching calls? That's the question I'm going to answer today. My name is Milana Leshinsky. I've been doing group coaching programs for many years, and I even created a platform called Coaching Genie that allows you to build and deliver group coaching programs to clients and groups. You can use it to add your content, set up automated coaching call reminders, allow your clients to submit homework for feedback, and many, many other things all in one place. If you want to learn more, go to coachinggenie.com. Be sure to watch the free demo. It will show you the magic of this tool. So let's talk about recording content and why this is a great strategy if your goal is to grow and build your business and scale your business, your coaching practice beyond just where you are today. Most coaches actually deliver their content to a live group. And there are certainly some advantages to that. For example, when you are delivering content to a live audience, whether it's on Zoom, on the call, on stage, you feel usually more engaged and more tuned into your audience. And the whole presentation, the whole content delivery is more engaging, right? And so I even suggest that if you don't have any recorded content yet, then teach it to a live group first, and then keep reusing the recording so that you only record it once and you only teach it once, and then you just keep using the material over and over again. Let me tell you why this is such a great idea. I used to do a lot of my teaching right on the live coaching calls, and I started noticing that people were really starting to get overwhelmed because it was a 45-minute content, and then I left 15 minutes for Q&A and some laser coaching. And sometimes I would run over 45 minutes, and then I would not have any time left to coach people and answer questions. When you send people a recording of your content or material that they can watch prior to the coaching call, you actually create space to coach people, for them to coach each other if you're doing group coaching program. So it leaves you time to actually do the coaching instead of delivering information. So that's the first reason that you want to record your coaching content, your teaching materials. The second reason is what happens when you record your content is you don't have to do the same teaching over and over and over again for every single client and every single group, and you can leverage your time better. You might also find yourself not feeling well or not having the same high level of energy. So you are basically relying on being up, energetically speaking, every single time you have to deliver this content. And I've experienced it. I got on a call one time with a group of clients, and I had a migraine. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I don't want to teach. I really wish I didn't have to do this call, but I couldn't cancel it. Get in the right state of mind, record your content, or maybe record it the first time you're delivering your program, and it's done. It's ready to go anytime, right? There's also such a thing as a flipped classroom approach. So if you are in the education field or familiar with the academic setting, they call it flipped classroom or reversed classroom. The idea is that you send them the teaching material first, the lesson goes out first, and then there is a class where the teacher, instead of teaching the new material, she reinforces that material, answers questions, helps with examples, does practicing, right? Different practices, skill practices. So it's flipped because instead of teaching right in the classroom, the lesson, the material is delivered before the class, and then the class can be used to actually implement and support the students. The same thing in coaching programs. So you send them the recorded content first. They have time to watch it, process it, start implementing it, and already starting to run into challenges and getting stuck. By the time they get on a coaching call with you or the group, they are so ready to receive your coaching. They have questions. They are looking for feedback. And it's always easier to run calls like that than if you come and nobody knows what to ask or how to engage, right? So it provides better learning and better implementation support. The main reason to record your coaching content is that you can repurpose your content. You can use each piece of your content in multiple ways, in multiple programs, as bonus content, as coaching resources. You can repurpose it in many different formats for different clients and group programs. So you only teach something once and now you can use it over and over and over again. That kind of leveraging of your time and expertise is really helpful when you want to scale your business. And also when you are starting to feel like you're burnt out from teaching the same material over and over and over again. I'm sure that you're familiar with the idea of coaching burnout, is when you constantly coach or help people on the exact same issues. That's a great sign that it's time for you to record your content, your solution, and deliver it to people who need it in your coaching business. Now, here's a caveat to recording your coaching content and then repurposing it. If you are recording your content with a live group for the first time, for example, and then you want to repurpose that content, you want to be careful because that's where your actual clients are. They're asking questions, they're sharing things, sometimes maybe very personal things. So you really want to be mindful as to what people are sharing. Here's what I've done before, and it works really well. So I have recorded my 30 to 40 minute training material with a live group. And then I switched to coaching and I would say, okay, so let's see what kind of questions do you have, or who can I help? And I get into coaching. But then what I do is I trim the coaching portion of my call and I only have the recording of the actual teaching material. That I can repurpose. But repurposing actual coaching, you would need their permission, your client's permission. It violates confidentiality, privacy, and it doesn't feel ethical at all to me. So you really need consent to use the actual recording or extract those golden nuggets of content and repurpose that. So that's why you want to record your coaching content instead of teaching it live. And I'm curious, what are your thoughts on this? Have you ever recorded content for your coaching programs? How did that work out? Leave me some comments and let me know what your experience has been like with recording coaching content instead of simply delivering it on the live coaching calls. Go check out coachinggenie.com if you're looking for that perfect software to deliver your coaching programs, especially for groups. And I will see you next time. Coachinggenie.com. Milana Leshinsky is out. Thank you for watching.